bring it back for the holidays for you. Why get this? Because you have outstanding parental controls. It has the brain of Alexa, and it has expandable memory and more. This is the all-new Fire HD, Amazon Fire HD 10, the latest version that is available. They're calling it the 7th generation. It retails anywhere from $130 to $150 when you calculate in everything that we're giving you and that you're getting with this. You have two options. First, we ask you, do you want one? And one of them is 6 payments of $17.49. The colors available with one of them is the red, the blue, and the black. And that's right up front here. The red, the blue, there's the red, there's the black, and there's the blue. Now, if you're going, why do I see twosies? Because you have the opportunity to get a 2-pack. If you get the 2-pack, again, you're going to choose whether you want the red, the blue, and the black.
Actually, the red and the black are gone.
The red and the black are gone already?
Didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, honey, thank you. When did that happen? I just started this show.
About a day ago.
A day ago.
During the preview.
Son of a gun, during the preview. Mm-hmm. Oh, sugar. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so what we have in the twosies are 2 blacks. So you get black and black, or the black and blue. Okay, so we no longer have the black-red combo.
That's correct.
All right, gang. All right. Now, here's the price. If you want one, it's 6 payments of $17.49. If you want 2, 6 payments of $33.32. You also get free shipping and handling with this. There it is. Over 130,000 of these have been sold since November when it debuted. And I'm sure it's going to be on fire here as well. By the way, just quickly, why would you get this if you have one of the older versions? Because this has the Alexa hands-free. It has over 2 million pixels, so it's absolutely beautiful. It has two times the RAM, more powerful quad-core processor. That means this is faster. It's faster, it's quicker. And it has 2 times the internal storage. That's why you're picking this one up and you're kind of saying goodbye to your old one. But the big one is the parental controls, the brain of Alexa, and the expandable memory, right?
That's it.
Come on out here. Come on out here.
I'm here.
Are you there? Is that where you're going to be?
No,
I like you where you are. Go back out front.
I'm here.
On it.
You're over there.
Okay.
Here we go.
I feel like I should be serving you drinks.
No, I was going to say maybe I'd get you a little something from the bar over there.
The bar area.
Yeah.
It would be good. That would be delightful. Thank you. That's
right.
Brett Hamilton, everyone.
Hello again.
And he is, by the way, he brings us innovative electronic products here. Been coming since 2008. I call him my expert because he really guides me through a lot of things. So we joke a lot, but I really like working with you.
We learn together.
Yeah.
I actually learn from you just as much as you learn from me.
Oh, dear. I don't know about that.
Well,
so
you know
what's
why?
this about?
You know why? Because you ask me questions that I assume everybody knows, and they don't. We don't always know, right? So it's good that you bring stuff up. All right. So let's talk quickly about why Amazon over anybody else. Because you can buy a tablet anywhere. You can buy the $10 tablet at the grocery store. You can spend $500, $600 on an iPad or somewhere in between. Amazon has done a lot of really cool stuff and kept the price reasonable and done stuff that you don't get with the other guys. The first one being what Antonella just talked about, expanding the memory. And on the side of this tablet, you can see what I call the magic door. This little slot right there has a purpose, because when you buy a phone, you buy a tablet, you buy a computer, the first thing you think about is, well, I have room for everything. Will I eventually run out of room on my phone for my pictures and my videos? Well, the same applies to a tablet because you can download videos. You can also shoot videos. You can download TV shows. You can take pictures and books and music and all that stuff. So what happens when you run out of space on an Amazon tablet? Well, instead of throwing stuff away, instead of going to get a new one, you simply put a little micro SD card, S like Sam, D like dog. A micro SD card, very similar to what you would put in the side of a camera. And there is a beautiful vision of what you can pop inside there. The card is right there. And now I can take this all the way up to 256 gigabytes. From 32, a garage that only holds 32, to a digital garage that holds 256. Forget about what a gigabyte is. Just know that bigger is better, right? When it comes to your closet, you walk into a house and you get the master bedroom and you're like, it's a dinky little closet. That's not like the closet's going to get any bigger. That's the other brands. Amazon gives you the room to knock the wall down and make that closet as big as you want. And I'll tell you what, micro SD cards, Antonella, are cheap. They are cheap compared to incrementally paying for, I want to pay more to get the 64 gig. No, I want to pay more to get the 128 gig tablet. Go price, if you can find one, a tablet that has 128 gigabytes of memory in it. While we're hanging out for this hour, go and search that and see what that's going to cost you. 128 gigabytes in a tablet costs you a small fortune.
We want you to compare apples to apples.
No pun intended, but please do, because I put this up against anybody.
Okay, I love that you just said that.
That's how fast the processor is inside this device.
Okay.
Fast.
Let's show you everything that you get, though, too, because this is a little bundle we're working out here for you. If you do get the set of 2-pack, it'll be double of everything, obviously, because we know that you're probably going to want to gift one, keep one, or gift both.
Sure.
So you're going to get, obviously, the latest, the greatest version, the 7th generation Fire HD tablet. You get that. You'll get the USB 2.0 cable, you'll get the power adapter, you'll get the quick start guide, and you're also going to get vouchers. The measurements on here is 10 1/4 inches by 6 1/4 inches by 3/8 of an inch
thin mint,
and it weighs 1 pound. Now, you brought it up. I'm going to piggyback on it because I want to know.
Yep.
There are a lot of tablets out there, Brett.
Yep.
And when I look at your price tag, I'm sorry.
Go for it.
But it looks very low.
It does. In fact, nope, I know exactly where you're going.
Okay.
I know exactly where you're going, and people say, okay, there has got to be a catch. There has to be a catch. What's missing from this tablet that's in a more expensive tablet? Forget the cheap tablets. All right, let's start with the cheap tablets. The cheap tablets, I'll tell you what the main difference is. They don't respond. You know, you take a tablet, and will it actually react to what you want to do? Look, I'm barely tapping the tablet. Wow. And you can see that it comes to life, and you can see that I can go from place to place. I could start here in the newsstand. I read my magazine, or
with the cheaper ones, it drags.
Well,
There's this weird draggy stall.
Or you bang on it, and nothing happens, and then finally, it's yeah. Well, now look, no matter what you do, no matter how you take care of it, it still reacts. But you can see the ability to be able to go from reading your favorite newspaper or magazine, because let's break down what this thing is capable of, to jumping over here and listening to an audiobook, right? Instead of reading the book, you can actually have the book read to you. It's an amazing little experience to be able to climb inside that theater of the mind. Music, there are tens of millions of songs. In fact, I have the Music Unlimited from Amazon on my Echo at home, and I have yet to stump her. App Store, like you would not believe. Then go over here, and of course you can shop. There's a game store as well. By the way, just because there's a store, it doesn't mean that everything costs something. There's plenty of free content, especially if you are an Amazon Prime customer. You don't have to be to use this, but if you guys have Amazon Prime just for the shipping, please take advantage of all of the free content, including all the original shows. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel won Emmys a few months ago at the Emmy Awards. Yeah. All those shows are now available to you. And then to go over here, that's where it all began, the bookstore. That big digital bookstore that was Amazon still is there, and you can use this as an e-reader. So there's your categories, but then people say, well, I get it, I can get to those places, but the tablet itself certainly must be missing something because I'm only paying X compared to whatever.
Right.
Well, we can just do it out here. That's fine,
okay.
Guys. We can shop because it's QVC, and QVC has an app. But there's also Facebook. There's also Twitter, there's Pinterest and all that good stuff. So keep track of what you do with your tablet. Maybe you have a more expensive tablet or have a friend and going, okay, they can do that. Can I? Yeah, you can game. Parental controls are coming up. Wait till you see what you can do with this tablet. You've got 2 cameras, a front and a rear facing camera, as well as the ability to shoot high definition video. Here we go. I get this question a lot. If I have an email account, do I have to make a new one to use it with the Amazon tablet? And the answer is no. Gmail, Yahoo, Comcast, whoever you have for your email, you can read on here. A web browser is where you www.thenameofthewebsite.com. There's a web browser on here, so that's not missing. Holy smokes when it comes to video. I just mentioned Amazon Video, but I'll tell you what, Antonella, Hulu and Netflix and all the rest of them, all can be watched, and Netflix and Amazon let you download now, so you can even watch videos when you're not connected to the web. We showed you the bookstore. Music, of course, because it has stereo speakers. And then, there she is. Alexa lives inside your tablet. That's a big one. Because to the what do they do that I can't do, or what can I do that they can't do, nobody else has Alexa. So now you take the brain of the Echo, so everything an Echo can do, plus visual responses, not just the audible responses, smash that inside here into a 10-inch tablet for about $100. I don't know, tough to beat.
Gotta be kidding me.
There you go, right?
I know that's, you just blew me away.
Pretty heavy
duty. That's huge because I know what those other, let's go, you talked about the cheapy tablets. Now let's go to the expensive tablets, the ones that are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I mean, what do they have on this? What are we talking about here?
I think what it comes down to, and what's that 500-pound gorilla in the room? It's the Apple product, right? It's an iPad.
All right, you said it.
Well, first tablet I ever bought. I say this all the time. First tablet I ever bought years ago, before I started working with Amazon and all that stuff, because hardly anybody had them, was an iPad. The iPad is an incredible, incredible tablet. And what strikes me most about the iPad is its speed, because apps are apps for the most part, right?
Yeah.
You can, whether it's Facebook here or Facebook on a computer or Facebook on an Apple, whatever it might be, most of those apps are the same. Now, Apple has proprietary apps. They have iMovie and stuff like that. That aside, nobody has the patience to sit around and wait for their computer to turn on, for your tablet to react to your phone. So it comes down to the processor. Now, the processor inside here continues to amaze me. I just can't believe how fast this thing is.
Yeah.
To be able to go and, for example, now you're always at the mercy of your Wi-Fi. But when you go and tap onto something and you want to watch a movie, how long does it take for it to load? Well, that didn't take very long at all. That goes up, grabs it from the cloud, and a true sign there. Okay, there's my processor. There's the processor doing its thing. And now, that fast, I'm watching a movie. And again, you're at the mercy of, where's the line? You're at the mercy of the Wi-Fi that you're in. But you can see how fast, even in this barn that we work out of, it's like a bomb shelter. This place is so big.
Yeah.
Yet it still was able to download and still able to show me this video that fast. So now I'm watching movies. Now I change my mind. I want to read a book. Now I change my mind. I go over and use it as a music player. It's a bold statement, but I would say that you can do almost, in many cases for a lot of you, everything a computer can do, you can now do on a tablet. Right?
Wow.
Think about what use you for an example, and you guys play along at home. When you turn your computer on, what do you do with your computer?
The things I do the most would be, I surf the web and I shop. I check my email.
Well, we showed you web browser.
Right.
And you shop. There's a QVC app. Okay, email.
Right.
We give
I do my email.
Yep. What else? Give me two more things.
Oh, geez.
Well, but that's my point.
Maybe videos.
Okay, we got the video.
And books and music, maybe.
But that's my point. You don't necessarily do everything you used to, right?
No.
Ask somebody that has a tablet how often they use their computer now. And I don't care who makes a tablet.
They use the tablet more.
I use my computer for video editing and for business stuff.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
I live on my tablet and my phone.
That makes me ask you though, is I need it to be really good. I mean, I can't, because most of us do exactly what Brett just said, is we've kind of transitioned from our computer to that notebook, tablet, whatever you want to call it.
Call it a tablet because they are. That's what they are. They're tablets.
You know, I got to make sure this one's good. Where would you put it on a scale if we're talking about, the big daddies? Well, names, we won't mention names, but the big daddies, where does this fall in?
I just think for the average, and this is only because I've spent a lot of time with this and as well as other devices, I just think that when it comes to that huge price difference, unless you're using that proprietary stuff, meaning only the other brand can offer you the video editing or whatever it might be, unless that's what you're doing with the tablet, I think you can save an enormous amount of money based on the processor that's inside here, right? The Amazon 7 and 8-inch tablets are good tablets. They aren't as fast as this tablet. This tablet is the best tablet they make. It's the biggest tablet they make. It has a high-def screen, which you will notice immediately. And we talked about Alexa. We'll talk about the show mode thing in a second, where you can actually see the results of what she gives you for a response.
You have a longer battery life.
You do. There's a 10-hour battery in there. That's crazy. In fact, remind me to tell you the plane ride story.
Okay.
30% faster. Alexa's inside, and she's hands-free, meaning you don't have to tap any buttons or anything like you used to. A rear and a front-facing camera for stills, as well as video camera. So on Christmas morning, you got a big 10-inch viewfinder that you can use to shoot video of Christmas morning. That's a big one right there, and that separates from the other guys, including the Apple products. Again, not a knock on the iPad. The iPad is an incredible, incredible tablet. It doesn't allow you to expand the memory. In fact, if I got the Apple people in the room, they said, tell me one thing we should change about our tablet. It would be the only thing I would change about the tablet.
Memory.
The only thing, because I use let's talk about this. You got your phone, whatever it might be, and I have all these phones here to show you guys. But I'm sure if you own a smartphone, you've been in the position where you go to take a picture and it says nope, because you've filled up the memory, right? Yeah. You filled up the memory, so you're like, all right, now I have to decide what I'm going to delete and what I'm going to save. So why not have the same thing apply to your tablet? You have a tablet, and inside your tablet, there's a camera. Not only is there a camera, there's high-def video inside here. So now you guys have the ability to take as much video and as many pictures as you want because of that expandable memory. What is the expandable memory? The ability to put a little tiny memory card inside here